In this video we're going to differentiate some polynomials that have brackets in them. So if we start with this one here, so if we got y equals x squared times x minus 3, so normally when we differentiate x squared we would just use the rule on the x squared, but here because we're multiplying it by x minus 3 we can't actually apply the rule separately to this part and this part. We're going to have to combine them first and then apply the rule. So to combine these, you know about multiplying out brackets. So we're going to multiply the x squared by the x to start with. So x squared times x gives us x cubed. And then we've got minus 3 times x squared. So we've got minus 3x squared. So now we multiplied out the brackets, so when we can now differentiate. And if we differentiate, we're going to get dy by dx. And when we differentiate x cubed, we get 3x squared. And then the 3x squared becomes minus 2 times 3x to the power of 1. So if we write this out again, we got 2 times 3 is just 6. So we've got minus 6x. And this is the derivative of what we started with. Let's do one more. If we have y equals x plus 2 times x minus 5, so again we're going to have to multiply out the brackets before we start differentiating. And if we multiply out the brackets here, we're going to have to multiply that by that, which gives us x squared, and now x times negative 5 is minus 5x, and then 2 times x plus 2x, and finally we've got 2 times minus 5, which gives us minus 10. Let's tidy this up a bit. So we get x squared minus 5x plus 2x gives us minus 3x, and we've still got minus 10 at the end. That's what y is equal to. So you have to remember that we're not differentiating it yet. All we're doing is we're rearranging y. So we're still going to keep y on the left hand side. And it is at this point that we start changing the left hand side to dy by dx, because now we're actually going to differentiate this. So x squared, when you differentiate this, you're going to get 2 times x to the power of 1. And then minus 3x gives us minus 3. And that's it. That's this one done. Okay, let's do one more on a new page. So if we got y equals 2 times 2x minus 1 times x plus 3. Again, we're going to have to multiply the brackets out before we do any differentiating. And we got 3 things that we're multiplying together. We got the 2, and we got the 2x minus 1, and we got the x plus 3. So we're going to combine these 2 first and keep the 2 outside the bracket. You have to remember to put a bracket here if we're going to combine just these 2 first. So we've got 2x times x gives us 2x squared. 2x times 3 is plus 6x. And then minus 1 times x gives us minus x. Minus 1 times 3 is going to be minus 3. Okay, so there's 2 things we can do here. We can combine these 2 up to give us positive 5x, and we can also multiply out with the 2. So let's do that now. Let's move this equal sign a bit further down. So we've got 2 times 2x squared gives us 4x squared. Now we have to remember that we've combined these 2 into 5x, so we've got 2 times 5x gives us plus 10x, and then finally we've got 2 times minus 3, which is minus 6. So this is what y is equal to, and we can now differentiate it into dy by dx. And for that we're going to get 4x squared, the 2 comes down in front, so we've got 2 times 4x to the power of 1, and then plus 10, that's it. And 2 times 4 is 8, so that's the same as 8x plus 10.